Hey guys, this is Mr. Molina, and if you're watching this video, most probably you need a little bit of help on this assignment, which is adding and subtracting integers, so let me go ahead and help you out. Now, if you watched the YouTube video, I went over a little strategy on how to determine whether you're going to add or subtract integers based on the groups that you end up with. And the groups I'm talking about is a group of the good guys and the bad guys. Another thing that I talked about in the video is whenever you subtract the negative, you actually add. So a little strategy that I like to use is the chop chop. And if you take a look at the examples right here, let me go ahead and select the highlighter. The examples right here, I'm going to go ahead and work the last one out. If you have 3 minus -5, I need to make a little correction here. I'm going to go ahead and chop chop. I'm going to convert the minus into a plus and the negative into a positive. And after I do that, then I can follow the strategy that I like to use. So the rest of the examples are okay. We don't have a minus and a negative next to each other, so there's nothing to worry about. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and circle the 3 with the sign in the front, which is a positive 3. Circle the 5 with the sign in the front. I'm going to go ahead and circle all the numbers that I see just so I can determine what groups they fall under. Let me go ahead and do the second example, which is 3. Circle the number with the sign in the front. And even though we have a plus and the minus, that's okay. What I'm going to do is circle the 5 with the sign that's right in front, which is a negative. Circle the number with the sign in the front. Circle the number with the sign in the front. Circle the 3 with the sign in the front. Circle the 5 with the sign in the front. Next example is circle the 3 with the sign in the front. Circle the 5 with the sign in the front. This is going to help me determine whether they belong to the good guys or the bad guys. All the positives are actually good guys, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight all the positives, highlight them blue, and we have a 3 and a 5. I'll go ahead and circle those numbers in a bit. Let me go ahead and highlight the bad guys. We have a -5, a -3, a -5, -5, a -3, and a -5. So let's go ahead and work out the problems. Let me go ahead and circle these two before I get started. So for the first example, we have two groups of positive, of good guys. So that means that they like each other. They're actually gonna add. So 5 plus 3 is 8. In the second example, they're different groups. They don't like each other. We have a group of 3 good guys, a group of 5 bad guys. They're gonna go ahead and subtract. So we have 2, and who's gonna win? Whoever has more. So we keep the sign of the bigger number. Take a look at the next example. We have two groups of bad guys. They're friends. They're not going to fight. So we're going to go ahead and add these two, but they are still bad guys. Take a look at the next example. We have 3 minus 5. They're different groups. We're going to go ahead and subtract, and we're going to keep the sign of the bigger number. Next example is two groups of bad guys. They're friends. They're going to become more. So -3 minus 5 should become a -8. And the last one is 3 plus 5. We have both of them in the good groups as good guys. We're going to go ahead and add those up. Let me go ahead and do some examples from the assignment. I'm just going to go ahead and pick at random. Let me go ahead and start with number 7. So if you take a look at number 7, I'm going to go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front, circle the number with the sign in the front. And of course, both of them are good guys. They're going to go ahead and add up, and they continue being good guys. So we have a positive 10. Take a look at number 8. We have 2. Circle the number with the sign in the front. If we have a plus and a minus, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front. Both of them are different. This is a group of good guys, group of bad guys. They're going to subtract. 2 minus 2, of course, is it's 0. Let's take a look at number 14. I'm going to go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front. Circle the number with the sign in the front. Both of them are in the same group because they're negative. We're going to go ahead and add these up, and of course, they keep on being negatives. Let's go ahead and take a look at another example. Number 20. I'm going to go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front. Circle the number with the sign in the front. And of course, different groups, we're going to subtract. That's 7, and keep the sign of the bigger number, which is 9. Let me go ahead and take a look at number 32. We go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front. Oh, we have the minus and a negative next to each other. We need to fix it. Chop, chop. And I can circle the number with the sign in the front. So we have 4 and 1 That's going to give us 5. Take a look at another example, number 31. And this one we don't do chop chop because it's only a minus. We don't have a minus and a negative. So that one is 5. We leave it as is. So let me go ahead and circle the number with the sign in the front. Circle the number with the sign in the front. And we have 2 bad guys. They're going to go ahead and add up. And of course, they keep on being bad guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped. And see you guys next time.